Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video where today, it's been a while again, I know, I'm sorry. It's just been a lot of schoolwork, senior year of college. Yeah, it kinda sucks. But anyway, today I decided that we've got a little bit of time. So we're gonna play through the entirety, or at least as much as I can in one sitting. Or I might make this like multiple sittings for me, but only one video for you. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. But we are going to play the entirety of the Stanley Parable. Now, this is a game, if you've never heard of it, that is basically all about kind of like, I don't really know. I guess like working in an office, but like there's, I don't really know. I don't know, to be honest with you. You'll see when the game goes on. But it's a really cool game. All you need to know is it's a really cool game, and it's actually the first game that I ever bought on Steam, which is kind of interesting seeing how I've never played it up to this point. But yeah, so we're going to play it right here, and I don't know, just have some fun with it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm in control now, okay. Oh, I'm so fast. Oh my god. Stanley's got some speed to him. Wow. Oh boy, alright, so we are in. Oh my god. I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I change that? That is the single fastest, holy cow. Mouse that's not very high, is it? Well, acceleration amount, can I just turn that down a little bit, maybe? Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Sorry. I probably should have done all of this before. There we go. Put that back to normal. I think it was just the acceleration that was throwing me off. Yeah, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. Meeting room? Meeting room.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, you're right. So I like how it's kind of narrating like the player, but it's like continually having to like make up stuff to narrate. Because obviously I'm not gonna, do like exactly what he's saying all the time. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of people here.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Hey!
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Sorry. I was just I mean, does it say be my Valentine? Nice, love that. Boop. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in
I'm
the
sorry.
office
I'm sorry.
because he doesn't pick up well on cues from
I'm
his
sorry.
environment.
Sorry. I just want to know. I just want to know. I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because this seems like one of those games that... See, look at that. There's definitely something back there. I'm watching you. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I always go right. You always go right first. You never start with left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Whoopsies. Well, yeah. You know. I'm sorry. I'm just such a rebel. What can I say? You know, Stanley, as much as I love my job, you know, I just gotta see. Oh. Never mind. I can't go that way. Or did I just... Oh. Wait, what? I just turned myself around.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah, I don't
Stanley
like how there's
simply
like
stood here, drinking it all in.
Step, but yeah, is that a crowbar? Oh no. Okay,
But
yeah.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did. Oh, you mean that door? Wait, hold on. Because that door is also open. I'll be with you in a second. Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
no!
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I just am curious. What is this place? Oh, what is this? This is cool. Okay. Oh, I can't go back out now. Oh my god. Keep turning up my mouse sensitivity. There we go. I feel like this is one that you like needed to be a little bit slower. There we go. Oh. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Wait, what? Oh, look at the cars down there. Huh. Cool. I don't want to test to see if I can fall
Look,
off.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Me?
Please.
You?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Sorry.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What? What? I feel like I very heavily did something wrong. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't think I could either. I'm sorry.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
As a confident man's
He could spend
tie.
years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A back, sack, and crack. Wow. Okay. Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Okay.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally,
I think I
if
made
you
like
begin to
4.
wonder if your choices are actually meaningful
started to go
and whether you'll
downhill.
ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Oh, is this door open now? No, okay. I guess I'll just leave then.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
No,
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Wait. Could I have been able to actually jump off? I can see why the completionist run of this was like 9 or 10 hours. I could totally see that. Hi, I'm back. Hey, wasn't it this door? No? It was. Yeah, it was this door. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back into the waiting break room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. But what if I don't wanna? What if I liked breaking this? Huh? What then? Huh?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Oh, right.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if... No, sorry. I gotta see.
No! Why did you do that?
Sorry.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Sorry. I just really want to know. No, sorry. We'll go through the left door. We'll go. we'll go through the left door. Don't even worry. We'll just. Okay.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
I don't know.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Wait.
I have to.
No. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm so... Everything's okay. Guys, I think I broke.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Yeah.
My entire game is destroyed. It was
I
the
mean,
only
you
thing in
did
the
this.
world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Kinda.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Yeah.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
21. A little bit of a
If you'd
child.
just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. No, I'll play ball. I'll play along.
But there was not a single person here either.
Oh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Sure. Let's do it. Let's okay, wait, you didn't employ everything is okay. Okay. Monetize free to play. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Love that. Ooh, room closet. Wasn't there someone in here? There was. It was like Chris or something like that, right? Damn. It was. It was like Chris. Chris. Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I can't even go downstairs. Sucks. It's stupid. Why can't I? Sorry, wrong floor. Wrong floor. Wait, can I not go back downstairs? Oh no, I can. Okay. I love how I just kind of hop up the stairs. There's layers of fear. I still don't know what to like expect from this game. What in the world? Hi. Is this my desk now? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool place to have a desk. Kind of red. Ooh.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
Why'd
Stanley
that
was
scare
once
me?
again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No, that's fair, but
Shocked,
also
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
No, that's fair.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And in all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Wait, what was it? Night Shark 115. Oh, this. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark
You didn't
115.
hear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I am. Night Shark.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I don't know.
You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
Yeah.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're doing great, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Oh!
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
I did it?
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh! It's not over. It's not over.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
okay.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Didn't
had
even
simply
like take me
missed a
to the
memo.
menu or anything. Sure, let's blitz on through, why don't we? I really want to know what happens if, one, you pick
When
up the
Stanley
phone.
came to a set
If
of
two,
2 open doors,
follow.
he entered the door on his left.
Okay, no, sorry, hold on.
This
Hold
was
on.
not the correct way to the meeting room.
I know.
And Stanley knew it perfectly
Don't
well.
worry about it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh god. Oh god, did I just... How bad did I just... I'm sorry.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
His
What
room.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I gotta know. I gotta know.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
It is true. It is true. Okay, alright, okay, now I just need to figure out...
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah. Huh? Was I born into captivity or something? Probably. Probably, yeah. Probably.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I just want to see what happens when I answer the phone.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
I don't know.
Its grace, its subtle
I did
charm.
lunch here.
No. Stanley knew it was something deeper.
Yeah. Probably
Something
sit in that chair right
darker.
there. Oh, you can see everyone walking in and everyone walking out.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Wait, what
ago.
also happens? Hold on. What happens
Look,
if you...
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, it
There's
does.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh, you totally could.
Someone
Yeah,
you've
like right
forgotten
there.
about.
Okay.
Please,
We got a few
stop
things to
trying
try.
to make every decision by yourself. Now,
Sorry.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
For her.
Stanley,
For her.
Your chance to
For her.
redeem yourself.
For her.
To put
For
your
her.
work
For
aside.
her.
To let
For
her
her.
back into your life.
For
She's been waiting.
For her. For her. For her.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's
I'm
okay.
just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Fresh bread?
Okay, there we go.
Fresh
All
bread?
right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Hi.
They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. Hello.
This is a very
Wife?
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Oh. Press V on your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press N.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 2. Oh.
But in his mind,
Press 3.
in
Press
his
3.
mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 9 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought
She hasn't.
excited him terribly.
What? Please press N to spend time with the boys. Yeah.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Yeah.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Z to prepare dinner. Pardon me, sweet cheeks.
As he
Bam.
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
I think I see where this is
Down
going.
one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh. 5 to tell your kids a story. Bam!
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Yeah?
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
To tell your wife I love you. Wait, hold on. I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Never even got
The longer he
chance.
spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Proceed to go to sleep. Don't mind if I do.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
No, ma'am.
Here, watch this.
What?
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
To be at work in the morning. Nah, screw that. Gee. Oh. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it? Not doing it? Do I have to do it? I like when you press the mouse button, it sounds like a keyboard typing. Not doing it though. Okay, fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
No, I
How can I
can.
tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I was hitting the spacebar a lot. Please press 4 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
Right.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Oh,
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Do it.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh. I understand. I understand that ending. That made sense. Okay. Look at this. We're starting to slowly unpack all this. Oh my lordy. Okay. Sure. What was the other one? Oh, it's gonna jump
When
off,
Stanley
right?
came
Yeah.
to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
It's the
room,
correct
and
way.
Stanley knew it perfectly
Oh, it was
well.
the correct way, all right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yes, I
just
did.
to admire it.
Gosh dang it. Yes, I
Standing
did.
now in this incredible room,
Bam!
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Sorry,
open
bud.
door on his left.
Still no. No, won't do that. Won't do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That. No, I wouldn't be able to get up there. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
might
I'm
be
not
right.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Oh.
story has been about nothing but
close.
you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Ha-ha!
Are you that
Look at
convinced
that.
I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. I'm ready. Here's your chance. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, buddy. Prove it to me. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Fair enough. Okay. Cool. Ooh, 2B1. 2B what? 2B, oh. 2B3. Where's 2B2? Or not to be. I don't know. Oh. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
But, okay. No. Wait. Maybe. No. Look, I gotta go through. I'm right, always.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I want blue. My favorite color is blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes, I do. Oh. Maybe I don't. You know?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
It was awesome.
And in the end, it was all for nothing.
I love
because
it.
This is what you wanted to see.
It is.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. I like the door. It's pretty nice.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Oh.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, I feel like, you know, it's just more to do, but at the same time, it's more to do. So 4. We'll go with a 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something here that speaks to you.
Mm-hmm.
If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
Oh.
But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Okay.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Do you know that 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 98.9%. How long does it to get the correct door? Complete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Oh. Wait, what? Friends list empty. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I don't have any friends. I'm more attractive than Stanley. It's your superior. Weird. Weird. I'm still going this door. Because I want to see.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, Honest answers, please.
No. No. No, I didn't. That's a 2. That's a
Hey,
2
I
for
nearly
me.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Yeah, let's do it.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, not in the
Perfect.
slightest.
Let me boot it up.
Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Okay.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh god. Yikes! Bud, you're going fast. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stay away from that fire, you little goofball. Bam! Gotcha. Gotcha, nerd. Wait, can I just... Okay, what happens if I just don't? Because now I can basically do it off of sound. Alright, screw it. Screw it. Screw it! Get in that fire.
You heartless bastard.
I'm sorry.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay.
It's over.
Sounds good.
Thank you for playing.
No problem.
Your input was extremely valuable.
That's good.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Okay.
Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Sure. I did that for way too long. Like, I did that for...
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
What the
Watch
heck?
this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and
proud of
feel
you.
ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Sure. Oh, wait. Oh, there
Isn't
we go.
it grand?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
alright.
it perfect? It could only be better if...
Good masonry
Wait.
work.
That's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, we do now, do we? What? Why? We're just playing Minecraft now. This is strange. This is really weird.
Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I haven't. No. Was I supposed to have? There's coal here. Could get some of that. No? Okay. never mind.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I heard... Well, wait, I heard a spot... That was weird. I don't know how I felt about that. Alright.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
No, Portal?
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Yeah. Oh, that was open. Oh, I didn't even realize. Hi, I'm here. We're playing Portal. How weird. Oh, look at this. So I've played a shit ton of Portal 1. So this is actually just Portal 1.
Puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
It is. Bam, wham, and a skablamo.
Genius.
Done it. I love
No,
this
actually,
game.
you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Aww.
Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me,
Portal
I've
one's so
had
good.
enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room?
Wait, I didn't know that was actually gonna do. Whoops. I didn't actually know that was gonna be like a thing. I was gonna like step backwards just to like stand there. Ooh. Oh, that I think is a drop as well. Filing cabinets. I think it's a drop. How have I not fallen off yet? Is this the way? Oh, nope. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. What's happening here? First I'm playing Minecraft, now I'm playing Portal, but not Portal, but just something different? I have no idea. Is this... What's happening? Has Stanley Parable become a horror game? I think it slightly has. Maybe a little. What's happening? What is going on? Ooh. Ah! Lit. Okay. Oh, ooh. Developer room? Hello. Mr. Developer, can you tell me what the heck is going on here? Is this a horror game? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It has spooked me a couple times, so wouldn't doubt it. Stanley, start pushing buttons. Do what you were born to do. What was that? Why was there a knock? What was the knock about? What is this? Does it look like something I could put something into? I'm not sure. I'm leaving, I guess.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
I don't know.
Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh. Well, now I gotta know what happens when you go through the red door, right? I mean...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Like, it's giving me so many choices and opportunities.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I also still need to go to the door on the left.
But eager to get back to business,
right?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I need to go to that door as well. But also, I need to come back to
was
here
so bad at following
and go to the door on
he wasn't
the right.
5 years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oops, red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
No, that's
the
fair.
problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. I was like, oh, wait, it's not a room?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. What?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
What?
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I don't know how I feel. I don't. Oh, nice. It's alright, you know? Kind of like a planetarium. Except not as cold. Or maybe way colder. Can't tell. Maybe I'm just cold. I mean, yeah, this is nice and all, but like... Wait. Well, I mean, I got it, right? I gotta be able to just... Yeet! Oh. Never mind, I can't... No, okay, never mind. I can't walk. I wanna go home. Wait.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I don't know. I thought the door was closed.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
And? Wait, you gonna miss me or something?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Yeah. Oh, I thought there was a door up here. Oh, I see. Well, for my world record.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Dive. I don't know what I'm doing. I see a little bucket of water down there. Yeah. Goodbye, cruel world.
No!
Cruel world. Ooh, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God you lived.
Cruel world.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
What were you before? I don't know. But we're doing it again. Hey!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I don't know. I'm kind of having fun.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
No, I
You'll
like
throw
it.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No, it's awesome.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
It's a good
Am I
time.
reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I kinda.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Aw,
But I guess that was too much to ask.
I'm sorry.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Well,
This one is yours.
okay. Whee! Squish.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What's happening? What is happening? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was
One of
not
these
the
days
correct
he's
way
gonna
to
say the
meeting
right,
room,
and
Stanley
it's
knew it
just gonna
perfectly
really
well.
get me. Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
I'm
the
trying to
employee
think,
lounge
was there
first,
anything else?
just to admire
I mean, I
it.
guess going back to the other, like, room where all the lights, you know, the planetarium room. But, like, I don't know. There might be something
The
else
lounge
there.
was grand.
I'm not too
majestic.
sure. I feel like
Perhaps,
probably
but
not.
eager to get back to business,
So let's-
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, no, because there's a big red button. I'm not just going to do that. Boop. Goodbye. 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 Oh. Now we are just going into Portal.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about
I wanted
and get
to
even
explore.
further off track. So
Yes.
now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I want to go right. Can I go right? Can I go back? Oh, okay. Left it is.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No,
Wait.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I don't know.
Was I?
I've gone to the right a couple
It's
times
clearly-
and it hasn't
Oh
gone
dear, would you hold on for a
Right.
minute, please?
for me.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Hello? Milk truck man? The milk truck man can. The milk truck man can. Okay. Oh. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Oh.
Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, Who am I kidding?
What is this?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
What?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could
That
it
was
mean?
weird.
Stanley decided
Alright.
to go to the meeting room.
Final.
Perhaps he had
Well,
simply missed a
it's
memo.
probably not the final, but one of the final ones.
When
Let's-
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I
Did you
think so.
move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Yeah, it's gotta
Okay,
be.
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I wanna go this way. Damn. Oh God. Oh gee. Oh gee, Scoob. Ha. Oh. Huh?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh. Okay. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Mayhaps. Perhaps.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I
Yep.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
There's a door now. There's a door open. Hi. Oh wait, no, that's the door. It's regularly open. Yeah. It's normally open. It's weird.
Aha!
Ah,
I
oh.
knew we'd missed something.
Mm.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Retracing. 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 I don't think this is right. Oh, I really don't
Now
think
this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
I think this is
I
the
can't
Texas
quite
Chainsaw
recall,
Massacre.
but I believe
is
my
what this
story
is.
took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you know what? Since
What?
I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
We did it, guys.
I know you put in a lot
Long
of hard
journey,
work,
but-
and it really paid off. So,
Yeah.
good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no.
No?
I don't feel right about this at all. We
neither do I.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I don't know.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. Yeah, man, go for it. Do it. Do what you have to do. Oh. The Stanley
All right,
Parable Adventure.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Oh, yeah.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Simple enough, I suppose. Yeah. think there's a bit of a problem with the old adventure line here.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yeah,
Or to put it another
suppose
way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Why?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
It's green. It's very fern-like. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. It's up here. It's all up here. It is
Wait,
all up
we're back
here.
at the office?
Yeah.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
It's looking. It's trying. It's trying its hard. It's trying its hardest, but you know it's trying. Oh, yeah.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
I like the line. Yeah, let's do it again. Do it again. Ba-da-da-da-da.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, yeah. See, now you're getting me, you know? Wandering in various directions.
Now,
That's my
yes,
kind of
this
shit.
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Okay, so I take off
not
in
you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I want to follow it, though. I want to follow it. Oh. It's like a racing line, man. You know, you just can't take your eyes off of it. Oh. It wants to go up there. I want to go up there. I want to go up there. I want to follow line. Line is friend. Friend is line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Fuck the rules.
Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Huh?
Our destiny awaits.
Okay. Oh. Ah, the confusion ending.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Are these
It's
all
all
the
one
endings?
giant ending?
Oh, God.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Just for
I
future
don't want
use.
the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
Maybe.
or the journey.
Maybe.
Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Did I ever go straight? Hold on. I don't think I had a chance to go
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't think I did. I don't think I had the opportunity to. So we'll do that one first, and then we'll
When
go
Stanley
to the left
came
door.
to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting
Okay.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I
well.
did
Perhaps
know
he
it
wanted to
perfectly well.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. 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 You're right about that, buddy
And
boo.
here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There you go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wait. I'm supposed to.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an
Supposed to
empty
find
broom
Chris.
closet. No reason to still be here.
I know I'm supposed to find Chris. I'm supposed to find Chris. Where's Chris?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just
Crisscross
sitting in the broom
applesauce,
closet.
baby.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Where's
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Yeah.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Chris.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
like it?
confused.
I don't know. I was told that there was a man here that needed
You
to.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yes.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
That's true.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
But like, Chris was in here, and if
Maybe
Chris
to
was
you
gonna-
this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll
Yes.
say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Well, now I'm thinking that there is a broom closet ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's
Wait
how
a
stupid
minute.
he is.
Wait a
Dad
minute.
always had money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Maybe a little, okay? What am I
Well,
supposed
I've
to do
come to a
about it?
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Anything else? No? Doesn't sound like it? Doesn't seem like it. Where's Wilson? Where is he? Okay, fine.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any work. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Downstairs is open. Downstairs is open. Downstairs is open. Oh! Fire hose! Ooh. Oh, wait, what is that? There's a note. What's the note say? Hi, Lori. I wrote this first period and I don't know, I don't think I can read that. But, you know, someone somewhere that's watching this, zoom and get me.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh.
He considered the possibility
Cool.
of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
No, that's
he
fair.
might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Right.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all?
Yeah.
None of it made any logical sense.
No, not
And
really.
as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
That's true.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Not too sure.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh no.
Now the
I'm
voice
not
was
really paying
describing
much
itself
attention
being
to
considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
He's woke.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am Stanley. I am. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the hell? Okay, well, I mean, I think that's just about everything.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Yeah. Isn't it? Wait. Was it? Was it different? Oh, well, I don't know. I definitely missed something there. Maybe. Yeah, looks right. Looks about the same. Depends. Will there be... Yeah, here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive bathroom? Oh! Wait, this is just a different office entirely.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't see that. Okay. Oh, that's scary. Down? Oh, that's a wall. Okay. Sorry. All right. Yeah, down we go. I suppose. What the hell? What's happening? What? What's happening? I don't know.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yeah?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Dunno.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. I mean, no. We're following. We're following the story. We're following this. Shit. Okay. It's fine.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh!
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Well, I do know.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Who can say? Who can say? Skip-boop.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't disagree with that. Up.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Probably.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hello. Okay. Up
No.
we go.
He refused to believe it.
No.
He couldn't accept it.
No.
His own life in someone else's control?
Could never.
Never. It was
Not my life.
unthinkable.
No
Wasn't
way,
it?
man.
Was
Yeah.
it even possible?
Nope.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ooh. What's this? 5. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. There's a 3. There's 3, 4, 5. Up there. Hold on. There's something. There's something here. There's something here. I know that there is. Ah, here we go. 1 and 2. This has got to be a thing, right? 1, 2. 3. 4. And oh god, there we go. And 5. And 5. Do I still need to? No? What's this? Big red button. Big red button. What? Come on. What did that do? Did that do anything? I don't know. I felt like it might have. Mind controls idle awaiting input. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I did it. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I know.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine?
Well, also, what if you hit on?
What other
And what if you
mysteries did
escape
this
before you
strange
even get to
building
this
hold?
point where you hit on?
But as
And what do
sunlight
those buttons
streamed into
do?
the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to
His
know.
place.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes, I did.
Stanley felt the
Aw.
cool breeze upon his skin,
Look at that.
the feeling of liberation. the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aww. Aww. Oh, beat the game. Aww. Oh, and then it's back to here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I think when you get like an actual like game ending.
When Stanley came to a set of
you get
2
all the
open
paper on the
doors,
floor.
he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's do this again. Let's
Yet there was not a single person
do
here
the on
either.
button first,
Feeling
or
a
do I
wave
do
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
Or
his
do I
boss's
do
office. Hoping he might come into a
escape
staircase,
option?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go on button first, and then I'll escape.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Was it?
not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to
remember.
nobody.
What
He
was it?
began wildly tearing
2485?
through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
2, 4,
In
5,
fact,
8?
this keypad guarded the terrible secret that
2,
lay buried
4.
below his feet.
No.
And so
What
the
was it?
boss had assigned
2,
it an
8, 5,
extra
4?
secret pin
No.
number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the
2845.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
2845. Okay. I remember that. I'll remember that. Don't even worry. I'll totally remember that for next time. 2845. 2845. I knew it was those 4 letters. Numbers. I knew it was those 4 numbers. I like
Stanley
that
walked
it
straight
speeds
ahead
some
through the
stuff up.
large door that read
I'll get you
Mind
next, don't
Control
even worry.
Facility.
I'm also gonna try and do those like numbers in order next time. Or I guess
The
this
lights
time.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
No, you're right.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
Dunno.
himself. Did he have
Couldn't
the
say.
strength to find out?
No.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
And the poopy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Yeah, I
His
know that
own
balcony
life
over there.
in someone else's control.
I know that
Never.
balcony all too well.
It was unthinkable.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably. Alright, let's
Here was the
try
proof,
this again.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
1,
or content. Walking,
2.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his
there's
past
3.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
And 4 was up here. 4. And then oh, get stuck, and then 5 was over. Hello. Was that there before? I don't remember that being there before. I don't know. Maybe not. And also, I'm so pissed. Why doesn't that button work? Sure. It's weird. Like, did that do anything? Turn this back on? No. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's like a code or something that you would find out? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, let's do it.
When at last he found the source of your
Wham.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
That's bright.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Wait,
In
what?
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are sent to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
I can probably escape,
about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Can't escape. Just kidding.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I'm gonna die.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
It's this one.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then...
God.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Incorrect re-enter
Will you cling
passcode.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
What?
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
And believe me, I will be laughing
I'm
at
gonna
any second
die.
of your inevitable life from the
gonna
moment
die.
you fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Where are you actually? Is there like actually a way to get out of there? I wonder if there's actually a way. There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. There
His
has to
co-workers
be.
were gone. What could it mean?
There has to be.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I
Perhaps
don't
he
know
had simply
how.
missed
Like
a
there was
memo.
instructions on those monitors, but
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I
entered
have
the
no
door
idea.
on his left.
I have no idea. Like there were instructions on the monitors, but like the instructions didn't really
Yet
seem
there was
to
not
make
a
lot
single
of
person
sense.
here either. Feeling a wave of
I'm
disbelief,
sure that there's a way.
Stanley decided
There's
to go
gotta
up
be
to his boss's
to
office.
actually
Hoping
stop it.
coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Sorry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Sorry, I probably should have assumed that that's what that was gonna do. My
Feeling
bad,
soothed
sorry.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm sorry. I probably should have assumed that that's what happened if you like put the code in before he tells you what the code is. I was just wondering. My bad. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, it's time to escape. I don't think. I don't know. There's probably something that you can do to like stop the nuke.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Probably.
through the large door that read
Whammy.
Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Uh-oh. Is that true?
The door behind him was
Probably.
not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah. We're going.
At this point,
We're
Stanley
cooking,
was
baby.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Yes.
and willingly
We're
confront
sprinting.
his death.
Full on sprint forward. Oh. It was an escape, wasn't it? Oh. I'm fine. Ha!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. I'm fine. I'm alive. I did it. I'm okay. It's fine.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I have no idea. What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh! Shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Oh! Wait, so I actually did it. Corridor. The pacing of the opening section was important to get right. This corridor had been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Okay. Did I actually do it? Did I actually, actually? The two doors. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once the room was created, the rest of the... We're still... Okay. Sorry. Once the room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Okay. The office. Oh. Sorry. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons were pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. How weird. Office computers. And those are the credits. Huh. So I actually did it then. Oh, boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Oh. Office clock. How funny. Employee lounge. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Ooh. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue of the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. There are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Huh. That's kind of cool. God, I'm sure you could just sit there for hours and not even, like, hear, you know, a repeat. I'm sure that there's so many outtakes. It's ridiculous. Freedom ending. This was the very incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Cool. Ooh, countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Ooh. Huh? How funny. Alright. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Nice. Countdown room. Oh, an early version of the countdown room. Huh. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in the beta. Funny. 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 What are you? Oh, what is this? Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Interesting. Oh, what the heck? Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. The game is now paused. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Oh. Weird. Okay, wait, because that's not... Oh, yeah, it is a thing. Zending levers. These levers were officially part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color level or lever they had pulled. Huh. Alright. Ooh. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh, weird. 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 Weird, weird, weird. 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 Ooh. Weird. Ooh. The cargo lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Yeah, I did enjoy that. I did, well, not the fact that I died, but you know. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry, what was the phone? I walked right past it. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh. Weird. I'm not even sure if that was an ending I got. The Office. Holy cow. This place is massive too. I think there was a lot. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of the level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from the mock-up is still in the game. Yeah, no kidding. Holy cow. Oh, we're back in here. Ah. How crazy. All of this. These are the offices. Stanley's office. Front left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, the third in February 2013. Huh. Nice. I like that. I like how, you know, you can go through and like see everything that it changed. The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Nice. Love it. Love it. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remake. What? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here's a selection of those emails. Oh my goodness. I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the credit given to art, which is why will playing the Stanley Parable help me make friends. I don't have any friends. Nice, love that. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that there was an HD remix. Holy cow. Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steve. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. That's fun. That's cool. Warzone. Weird. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentiment and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it, that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, that would have been fun though. That would have been cool. Oh, and then this is the other side. Oh, maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. The Office. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Really cool stuff. I love this. Oh my god. I'm so happy that I finally gave myself, oh, it's over there. I'm happy that I finally gave myself the opportunity to play this game. You know, like, it has been a long time since I bought this game on Steam. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Where's the exit? I forgot. I've forgotten? I don't know where the exit is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghettios. Is it over here? Uh-oh. I don't remember. Ooh. Well, the good news is I didn't even go into this room. Meeting room. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways follows the first two doors was important to get right. Since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of things, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Yeah. I think that was the best way to do it. To be honest with you. Yeah. No, I mean, like, seriously, it's just so cool that, like, this was, you know, this was it. This was the thing. Very cool. How do I get out of here? Oh, here we go. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah. Well, there we go, guys. That was the Stanley Parable.
Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Wait, what?
Push escape and
Oh,
press
God.
quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I was trying to hear what she was saying, and then, I'm sorry. Anything else? I'm not entirely sure. Well, anyway, there we go, guys. That was the Stanley Parable. Wow. Wow. I mean, wow. You know, I bet you money, like, there were so many endings and stuff that I'm sure that I missed in this game that, like, you know, you could probably... I kind of remember one of the achievements, like, because I think I only got 2 achievements, and there's 10 achievements in this game. But I think, like, one of the achievements is literally, like, leave the game open for, like, 24 hours. Or it's, like, don't play the game for, like, an entire year or something like that, and then come back to it. Or, I don't know. Like, I remember one of the endings, or one of the achievements being, like, you know, something just so crazy and something that you, like, you have to wait literally for like years, you know, for this achievement to activate. And you know, I mean, there's just so much stuff like that in this game, and I absolutely love it. And if you've never played this game, go play it, because you will have a different experience to what I just had. You know, there's a very good chance that you encounter, like, some of the similar stuff, but you find so much stuff that I didn't find. You know, I mean, the completionist run of this game, the fastest that people were doing it was like 10 hours. You know, like, there's so much that you could be doing in this game. I mean, literally just, like, sitting in a room for probably like 6 hours. Or if you actually played that, like, baby game for 4 hours, I'm sure that would have led to a different ending. You know, I mean, there's just so much stuff to this game that I'm sure I barely even scratched the surface of it. So go check this game out. I doubt it's very expensive on Steam. It's been out for a while. But go check this game out. Go get it. Let me know if you want me to try and, like, figure out the other ones. I don't know. It could be like a 10-hour long video if I do. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.